First ingredient is a cup of water. Then we add a tablespoon of yeast and a tablespoon of sugar. Then we'll let this rest for 10 minutes. While the yeast is working, we're gonna add a cup of flour and another cup of flour and half a cup of cornmeal. Then we add quarter of a cup of melted butter. Then after 10 minutes, we add the water with the yeast and sugar to the mix. Okay, now we have everything to start our dough. We start mixing it with our hands till we get a uniform dough we can work with. Okay, now that our dough is perfect, we grease another bowl with oil and we leave our dough there 1 hour so it can grow. Once 1 hour is passed, we have this bigger dough that we can work with. Okay, now we take it out of the bowl and with a little help of flour, we start shaping it in the shape of a pizza. You can use a rolling pin so it's easier to get everything in the same shape and thickness. Okay, now that you have your dough in the shape of a pizza and it's perfect, you start greasing the pan so it doesn't stick to the pan when you're baking it, and also it gets flavor. Okay, now here's the tricky part. You have to get your dough inside your pan, but be careful because if you rip the dough, you ruin the pizza. Once you get everything in place, you start rolling the edges to cut the excess dough, and you can use it for anything you want. First, we put the cheese. You have to put a lot of cheese. Mozzarella cheese is the one I'm using. You can use whatever you want with your pizza, but the original is with mozzarella. And make sure you use a lot of cheese. I mean a lot.
Some of the old songs.
Okay, here I decided to add like a mix of cheeses. They're a little bit strong and they help a lot with the flavor. They're real good, but this is optional. Now we put out our sauce. Make sure that you put a lot of sauce because it's a big pizza and it has a lot of cheese. You need a lot of sauce. So make sure you fill that up with sauce. Once Once you're finished, it should look like this. Now to add more flavor, we use Parmesan cheese to put on top of the sauce. Once you got everything inside of your pizza, you start rolling the edges, so you have this thick crust. Once you finish rolling the edges, you can use a little of the olive oil for flavor to the crust. Then you heat your oven to 250 degrees and leave it there for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, now our pizza is done. We take it out of the oven and we start cutting.